Myself Satyanarayan Misra, Government IT Tekana. Today, students, we will discuss about the Microsoft Excel. Total about the Microsoft Excel sheet. So let's start. Hello, students. Welcome to the another session of the IT lab. Students, Microsoft Excel is used to perform various mathematical, financial, and logical operations. This is very useful for business organizations, educational organization too, and it is very important application. Today we will going to prepare a simple sheet that is calculating the percentage of students. As you know that for every output we need some input, so that to prepare or to calculate the percentage of student we need some input, that is secured mark of the student and the full mark of the student. And to identify each student we need some other inputs like the name of the student and the roll number of the student. Okay, as I have already discussed in the last session, that is I am just going to remembering you once again, that is here is your title bar from the left to right, and this is the name of the document and this is the name of the application. And here at the rightmost part of the title bar, here there are three buttons: minimize, maximize and close button. So as you can see, I have already told you this is called the office button. In the office button you will found these options like new, open, save as, print, these options, and this is called your quick access toolbar. And the part that is below the title bar, this part, this is called the ribbon part, and the ribbon is divided into several tabs like home, insert, page layout, formula, data, review, view, and each tab divided into several menus like your font group, alignment group, number group, and so on, style, cells, etc. If you say, if you go to insert tab, then you can also find table group, illustration group, chart group. Okay. Below the ribbon you will find the formula bar, that is written as Apex. Here we are writing the formula for the sheet we are preparing. And as I have already told you, each formula in Microsoft Excel should be starts with is equal to sign. Look, from this is equal to sign, you have to start your formula. Let's come to the sheet. That is, here you can see these are the columns A, B, C, D, and from left to right these are the rows. These are the columns A, B, C, D, and these are the rows from left to right 1, 2, 3, 4. When a column and a row intersects, it makes a cell, and the name of the cell can be called as the column name followed by row name. That is, first you have to call the column name and then the row name. That is, this cell name is A1. If I say this cell, then it will be C3. Here you can see the name of the cell. Okay, let's start our sheet. So as I have told, we need some input to prepare a sheet. Just see, we are going to calculate the percentage of students, so we need some input like name of the student, roll number of the student, secured mark, and the full mark, and another column, that is percentage column, where we are going to calculate the percentage. Just see how I make the sheet. Secured mark, I'm just writing the short form, full mark, and percentage. I'm just writing the short form, not the full form. Okay, as you can see here, in this small cell we cannot write the name of the student, so we have to enlarge it. So we just drag it right so that it will be bigger. So just write the name. Okay, write the roll number below. Then the secured mark. Let the secured mark be 552. We are taking the full mark as 600, and as the full mark is same for all, so we need not to write every time. Just write once and drag down so that it will be 600 for all. Then the most important part is how to calculate the percentage. As I have told, the formula should be starts with is equal to sign. I am just starting with is equal to C and starts the bracket. As you know, the base formula to calculate the percentage of a student, that is secured mark divided by full mark into 100. So in this situation, we don't write 352 divided by 600 into 100, because it will give us a constant value, and when we will drag it down, it will be same for all, which is incorrect. Just see, if I write 352 divided by 600 into 100 and bracket close, see, that is 58.67. If I drag it down, then it will be same for all, that is incorrect. So that we will use the universal formula, that is name of the cell. We are using the name of the cell, that will be universal for us, that is C2, then D2, enter, then drag it down. Now see, it will calculate automatically the percentage of all student. So student, you can also arrange these percentage value in ascending or descending order to find out the highest scorer or the lowest scorer. How to do that? Just click here and go to sort and filter. You can also choose from smallest to largest or largest to smallest. If I choose largest to smallest, then see, the highest scorer is Suresh Sahu and the lowest scorer is Soumya Sahu. If there are 500 or 1000 students, it is very difficult to arrange the students in ascending or descending order. But in the Microsoft Excel, it will be very easy, and it also decreases our paperwork, minimizes our paperwork. So students, go through this video very clearly and try to understand. If you have any trouble or any difficulties to understand, please comment in my channel so that I will clarify you. Okay, thank you.